so many geeky film games and TV shows. Maybe if we're lucky, the further exposed the amigo. Hey, hey, get out of my way. There's news and views and hot takes, so you might as well stay. It's time to listen to the Geeking Away.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony, TMTP, and I'm joined by Carl and Bob, who have undergone psychological experimentation.
He made us listen to Atari Creep talk about rubbing one out and taking a shower.
For about 5 minutes.
10 minutes on
10
loop,
minutes?
a 1 minute video.
A 1 minute video on loop.
It was awful, guys. You're so lucky.
I feel violated.
I'll
So we're
never get that out of my head.
We're going to have a big show. We're very excited. Gamescom Day 2, even though it's the third day, because the people in Europe do things in a very dumb manner, as we discussed the other day. It is an Xbox Games Showcase and a Nintendo Treehouse, which is going to highlight 2 games for Nintendo. Harvestella or something like that, and Splatoon. So, be excited for that.
Very.
So, gentlemen, are you excited about this Xbox Showcase? I know these are big Xbox.
Definitely. After the last 10 minutes, I'm excited for anything.
What was that video you guys were watching? I had to step out of the room. I had to try to find some headphones because Sidekick Max decided to steal mine, and he does not know where they're at now.
Nice. Basically, apparently DJC's announced there's going to be some big Amico news today. And like the creep was saying he's going to rub one out to it.
And take a shower.
Yeah.
Wow. That is truly
disgusting.
Repugnant.
Well, if we're still around when the big news goes down, we'll go ahead and cover that too. As part of the Gamescom, was it 4-day extravaganza? Something like that?
Maybe.
Yeah. Because we started this 2 days ago. This would be the 3rd day of the extravaganza.
Yeah. Isn't it all week though? So it goes on for 5 days, surely.
No, I think it only goes till Friday. Because it started Tuesday. I think there is something on Saturday, but I think it's just like awards or maybe like a costume contest or something. Some shit. Who knows? Whatever. What's up, Vaporware Dude, Evie, Evil Knievel, just another viewer, Time of the Miko, and everyone else who's eventually going to wander over here and, keep us company for the day. So we want to start with Nintendo, or you want to go with Xbox?
Nintendo. Let's get it over with.
Ooh. Bob?
Yeah, we'll go Nintendo. I'll side with Carl.
Oh. All right, I saw this. All right, here it is. Nintendo Treehouse, Splatoon 3, and a Harvestella full showcase. We will, of course, put the playback speed at about 1.25. Let me know if you guys need me to increase the volume or anything.
I think that's good.
It's fine now.
I just watched DJC stream. There wasn't anything. No, he's talking about the one that's on tonight. There's a new one on tonight, Tommy. Him and Panda Sub are doing some sort of stream. I think it's clickbait. I think Atari Creep's trying to get people to go watch the Panda Sub Atari Creep or Panda Sub DJC stream.
All right, so what do we have for you today? Well, we got some really cool stuff. What we wanted to show you today was a little bit of what Splatoon 3 is about.
Maybe the volume could be creeped up a little bit.
You want the volume what now?
A little bit up on the Nintendo.
I think you said creeped up. You wanted Atari creeped up?
Yeah, just a little Atari creep.
Weapons, stages, and strategies.
Is that better?
For those who have never
Hashtag cancel Atari creep.
Action game, multiplayer game with also single.
Oh, him and Panda have been on for an hour. I didn't even know they were on already.
In front of you actually is the world of Alterna.
Have you guys ever played Splatoon? Are you big Splatoon players?
I've heard of it.
I've tried it. I've tried out 1 and 2. I think just another view saying it up a little bit as well.
So I am in control of Agent 3, and I have.
Let's go a little bit louder.
weapon that can use
that better?
ink. So for those who have never
Yeah.
seen Splatoon,
I hope so.
for Splatoon 3 and other games,
Fine for me.
you can actually swim in your own ink.
You could swim in your
or
own
do
ink.
Many other great things with it. It's
Which
really,
looks
really good.
surprisingly
You can
like
use it in
urine.
form and it's kit form. And you
It
can use
does.
the kit form
Swimming
to
in your own
make
ink. That's what
weapons, which is gonna
Atari
come in
Creep said he was
very,
going to do in the
very
shower.
handy. We'll show you
Wasn't it?
soon. One
Something
other
along
thing to
those
note
lines.
is you really don't need experience to play single player. So if you're worried about, hey, this is
They
Splatoon
got single
3,
player going.
do I have to worry about, playing the other two games? You don't have to. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. This game has a great story, though, and it'll have the same kind of feel between those who have played Splatoon 2 before, or even the Octo expansion, which was the NSO expansion pack you can get right now.
All right. So that was the the intro single player mode. Let's skip ahead. We're not going to watch everything because, damn it, we're just not.
I'm sorry.
Apparently,
I'm really
Splatoon
excited.
has
You
its
manifested
first
it.
I
non-binary
manifested it. I'm not gonna jump for
character.
that now.
No, the Nintendo people actually came out and said that the character is not non-binary. It has
Oh.
she pronouns.
Good for them.
What they ended up doing is, I guess, on the character creation screen, they got rid of the male female name tags. And it's just like A B type thing.
Right.
But that character that people were calling non-binary, Nintendo was like, nah.
Okay.
One more time. We got
They're like, we're
this.
not having another poison
One thing that's good,
situation.
too,
We're just going to
is
go ahead and
that
squash this
the
now.
items that they're respawning,
Yes.
what you're going to be picking up.
Yeah, no stupid non-binary bullshit here, folks. No, sir.
Whoa, Carl,
Ouch.
relax.
Good example of the armor.
Thank you. Yeah. If I didn't have that armor, I'd probably be.
Their words, not mine.
No,
You got
sorry.
this. You got this. Just stay there for a second. Let yourself recharge. You got it.
Yeah, so there's like a whole
There you go.
stealth mode, and you do this in multiplayer too. If you move super fast, people can see you under the ink. And if
Is
you
this
move
for
slower, they
people who've
can't see
never
you. So
played
just like
Splatoon before?
story mode. If
Well,
you
this
get
is the
good at
one-player
being
mode on
sneaky,
Splatoon. I guess they got a new.
Your chances of success increase significantly.
That was
I'm not
very
very good
sneaky, I
at
must
sneaky.
say.
That was
Well,
great.
it's all very standard Splatoon.
Okay, guys.
Well, I've never played
Guys.
Splatoon. I don't know. Was there a one-player mode on the regular
Yeah,
Splatoon?
yeah.
Twice.
This is the second stage.
That's the
Maybe there's going to be a
There it is.
slower
This
build
next
up
part
into
here is a
like
little tough
skills and like
because
to
there's
show you
Guy on top, and I have to
like
kind
it's
of knock
single
all
player,
these
but
down
it's
without
really more
hitting
of a tutorial type thing.
them. There we go.
Well,
Dunno.
single player is usually tutorial. There's a couple of modes
Dylan, you've
which
already mastered this Platonic.
there's
We
like
can
a
all
single
do it.
player mode and usually
This is
a
really
co-op
tough.
mode
I gotta be careful with this guy.
kind
There
of
we
thing
go.
and a versus mode.
Does he got like a
And now
chainsaw?
your favorite part.
Oh, is this it?
This is the part. For those
A
who are
paint
wondering why they're
saw?
teasing me, it's because this part
Oh my
is
gosh.
quite the battle. Kind of let them come
Oh my
to me. Where are
gosh.
you? Where are you?
This is like the weirdest thing ever.
Yes.
Leave
But
it
there's,
to
like,
the
3 of them,
Japanese
right?
people to develop a game that looks like
So
a
these are
bukkake
octolings. They're a
session.
different type of enemy that
Ooh.
like, a little bit more like a player might, you could say. And so, of course, they're a little bit more difficult, but not difficult for Demetrius. All right.
I hope the camera was. I mean, I had such.
It's
good
like the
face right
adult
now.
Splatoon. It's the adult mode. And we got a third stage here. Let's take a little look at this.
A bukkake session
I'm gonna get a dance, I'm gonna shoot, and then they'll
with
explode, and
tentacle
they'll-
monsters.
Yeah, they are.
Thanks,
They are
though, for
tentacle
getting a
monsters.
feel.
Looks like this one has a bow and arrow.
Just jump off. Let's have you try one more time. Just jump off one more time. Like you restart. Can you jump off? There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more.
Maybe they'll release climaxing sounds as DLC.
Good try, like, yeah, I got you back.
No, I don't think so. No, no.
How about if he fails this fourth one?
Well, then we just have. You have to.
Then the people
Probably
have-
not considering the Inklings are supposed to be children.
Oh, bad Bob.
Detention.
I'm just no, that's the law. That's the law.
Is the law?
No, LORE.
I love these single
Oh,
player
the
games.
lore.
Kinda
The
get it.
lore.
The
You sound a
Inklings are
little
children.
low, Bob. Is it just me or is it?
You know,
I checked all my gain settings before coming live. It should be fine. Oh, but I did have some technical issues. I'll double check.
there's nothing else I could say about this that would not get us canceled, so I'm not going to say anything at all.
Sometimes the single player mode is the DLC. Damn. What's up, Mr. Beefy? Tommy Yumiko says this is cool. Basically, it looks like the last two, but I'm kind of over it for the most part. I hear this is really, really big in Japan, so I guess let's keep it going. Yeah, we told you exactly why. It's really
They
big.
love tentacle monsters and bukkake.
Yeah.
It's also like a really hardcore online game. Like the people who play it online are it's got a really high skill level entry, barrier of entry.
Does it?
Yeah, you got to be really good at it, otherwise you just get destroyed.
Earn 10% in gold points on the digital version of Splatoon 3. I mean, look at even the little like logo for 3. Tell me that doesn't look like a dick.
This game features Shota, Lolly, Bukkake, and tentacle monsters.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's got like a nice mushroom head.
It's a squid. It's an innocent
It's a
squid.
hentai game.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I'm being the reasonable one out of the 3 of us.
I'm just stating what everybody's thinking. They got a new weapon. The
It's ready to go, so let's
Flash-O-Matic.
take a
Hold
look.
on. Let's take a look.
Here it is.
It's a giant
Oh.
crab that shoots fucking
It's
ink.
so dangerous.
Love that one. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and clean up
Looks like
here
it's a
so I can get
camera
that again. Because the crafting actually has 2 different attacks. So that was the first one that's kind of like a rapid fire machine gun that really has very good range as well. And then there's another attack. It's kind of like this big shell that has an area of effect here.
Great area effect. I really like using that one a lot. One thing to note too, to point out for those watching at home, is we're actually in the new multiplayer lobby. This is the
This is a
test
multiplayer
range side of
lobby,
it,
okay. So interesting. What's going on? We got a carbon roller.
Kind of a horizontal splash like that. It's pretty short range, but it's pretty powerful as well. And if you hold it down, then you can run around with it on the ground. And
Mow people over.
That's great.
and this particular one, with most roller weapons, that's going to be a one hit splat if you've got it rolling around on the ground.
Yeah, I definitely won't be
But
buying this
one
game. I
trades a
bought
little bit
Splatoon
of
2.
power for greater
and
mobility,
it's just
which
a
I
waste
love,
of money 'cause
for-
it's
for
too
me, my
hard
play style
online.
is really like getting up in people's
Who's the
faces,
big hunk of man?
smashing them. And
I
Look at him
don't
go.
know. I don't know.
People's faces. That's just game
Speaking of
style.
mobility too, this one actually.
One Inch
comes with
Bicep
the
says,
which
if
I-
Shaggy got
Yeah,
caught by a
and
tentacle
one more
monster,
point
would
on the,
Carl
the
help her
roller
or just
blast.
stand
So
and
you also
watch?
have this if you jump.
Oh,
then
I
definitely
stand
not
and
true.
you
watch.
do kind of a vertical fling,
Knew
to give
it.
you a little bit more range, but it's a narrower spread.
Hey, what's up, Evil
You gotta
Knievel?
have to be a little more accurate.
While
Which
wearing
is a brand new title.
headphones, so I wouldn't have to hear her
I'm really excited
screaming.
about this one, as
Blinded
somebody
Braille
spends a lot
says
of time with
Splatoon is
the roller,
popular.
which is short range.
It's
and
massively
pinned down
popular.
by
Massively.
longer
Kids.
range weapons a lot.
Yeah.
So let's imagine maybe up on that tower there. there's
Well,
gonna be
everyone
one of those
loves
weapons that's
tentacle
pinned down back
monsters,
here.
Bukkake, Lolly, and Shota
I don't know
Well,
about everybody.
in Japan, but
I don't know about everybody in
You go into
Japan
split
either,
corners
Carl.
and you
It's
drop right through it.
stereotype.
Yes. So there we go.
Look at that.
And
Yeah.
then once you're over here, then you can get back this way and cause trouble.
But now that you have the Zipcaster, though,
Yeah. So for I think the Zipcaster is going to be great for maybe taking control. of
what's
that
it going to
other
take to get some white ink around
I
here?
imagine somebody's
All
controlling
right.
that
I
and
think that's enough
dominating.
Splatoon.
Yeah, they get really technical into the weapons, and that's pretty much the key thing is all the different weapons and what new weapons have come out in each game. Because all the upgrades and stuff are tied to equipment like clothes and trainers and hats and stuff. And that you have to like buy and earn and win.
Tommy O says, coolest thing about Splatoon is the music. It's freaking cool.
Yeah, the music is absolutely banging. I do love the music.
He says they're not doing a good job of explaining how this is different from the last 2 games.
No,
I have no idea. I haven't played them.
Splatoon 2 felt like pretty much identical to Splatoon 1, and Splatoon 3 is pretty much identical to Splatoon 2. So, as far as I can see,
What's up, Albert?
yo.
So the next part of the Nintendo Treehouse Live from Gamescom is going to be about Harvestella. You know anything about that
good.
game?
No.
Is it
I'm
supposed to
guess-
be a Harvest Moon something related?
No.
Oh.
Hi, and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Kay, and I'm here with Andrew and Amber, and we're going to be taking a look at Harvestella. Andrew, what have we got for people today?
So today we're going to be taking a look at Chapter 2 of Harvestella.
I don't know why, but does this guy look like he's going to like teach me aerobics?
Yeah.
Give you life advice.
He's going to get on a bicycle right now. He's gonna be like, come on, guys.
Or both. Or do all 3 at the same time.
Exclusive on November 4th. And before we jump into Chapter 2, we're actually going to show a quick video highlighting some of the story elements from Chapter 1 to get us on our way. Let's take a look at that.
All right, let's look at that.
So here we see our main character is waking up. We actually find out that they have amnesia, and I'm not sure where they are. So they're
Oh,
welcoming
crap.
one of the residents of the town. Who kind
Come
of
on,
explains
Carl.
the situation
Everyone
to them,
loves amnesia
and then we're
storylines.
introduced to a scene
I
for the
don't.
first time. And all of a sudden, the people in the town are gathering because, oh no, a giant crystal element is falling towards the earth.
Oh no.
Oh,
Pretty
no.
dangerous.
Oh, and it crashed.
Oh boy.
So what do we do when there's a crashed crystal? We investigate it.
Of course.
And then while we're investigating it, we actually find someone that we bring back to our home, mysterious person, and start talking about where they could be from. and then eventually they run off.
Okay.
What's
Which leads us
Deadpool
to
doing in the game?
the person who greeted us with our amnesia are actually showing us the importance of harvesting and farming and how that actually plays into the story, which we'll talk a little bit more as we're going through chapter 2.
So there's gonna
And
be
they show us
harvesting
to
and
give you a farm so
adventuring.
you could have some goals to work towards.
Another farming game.
Yep.
It's like a
So then we're
JRPG
introduced
with
to the
farm
canyon, which is just above our home,
elements.
and we
Hey,
meet
what's up,
Deonthus.
Adam Wilson?
After speaking with Deonthus, we find out that we actually have kind of similar goals, and they join our party. So we'll be able to play alongside Deonthus in chapter 2.
Great, that brings us up to speed.
Yeah.
We're going to actually jump into some gameplay.
All right, let's
Yeah,
do some
and I'm
gameplay.
here. I just started in my house. I just woke up and I'm about to go farm some crops that I planted the previous day. So let's go check those out and see how they're doing.
Your farm is so
Oh,
cute, Amber.
Thank you so much. So I planted some of these dress lettuce and it looks like they're ready to harvest. So I'm going to pick all of these.
Ooh.
Let's go. Yeah.
So
Oh,
yummy.
there we
I
go.
like the look
And
of
then I
that
also have some
lettuce.
carob seeds. So I'm going to plant
What's that, Bob?
some more seeds.
I like the look of
too,
the
so they're gonna
lettuce
be ready
and
for the next day.
the
Once
harvest
I harvest all of these crops
stuff.
and
This looks
oh,
quite
not harvest,
interesting.
sorry, once I planted all these, I'm gonna water them.
Bob, are you a veggie sexual?
Like,
Ooh.
look at how cute this little watering wand is.
Oh, it's
Maybe.
so
Go to
cute
bar,
and
meet hot
very
foreign chicks.
convenient. Very
That's what we
convenient.
call
Very
that's what we call
fast, too.
vegetarian
Yeah, very
from now
efficient.
on. Veggie
I'm loving it.
sexuals.
I also love the name of the crop being
I mean, I
I
do
have
love
carrots, yeah, and I have some
Harvest
stellar
Moon type
weed seeds over
games,
here as
but
well. All these crops.
Carl's
take
right,
a little
there's
bit of
too
different
many of
time.
them,
I believe
man.
my
It's like-
carrots will only take 1 day.
Yeah,
so
thank
I
you.
should be able to pick them tomorrow and put them in this.
It seems
chest
like whenever
here, or
something
my
is
shipping
popular,
box,
they
and
just over
at the
fucking
end
do
of the
it.
day, I'll actually make money from the things.
Yeah, we're still getting plenty of Souls crap. I mean,
But
games.
it's also important to note that
Wow, this is
obviously making
terrible.
money off of your crops is
You're not
important
excited
because
by
it
this
allows you
compelling
to
gameplay that
purchase
Nintendo
things
decided
in the
they
shops
should
and
definitely
stores,
show
but you
us
can
at
also
Gamescom?
use some of the vegetables that you harvest and the fruit to cook.
Exactly. And so what I'm going to do right
Harvest
now is
the
I'm going to
weed?
go back up to the
Yeah.
canyon. Up
What
here
else
and
would you do with a
explore a little bit more with
food,
Deonthus.
you
Not only my
dumbasses?
friend, but I can also go
To
and defeat
cook.
monsters to get seeds. So this is going to help me more with
Let's skip ahead.
eat the sandwich. It's going to help replenish my health.
She
Actually,
ate a
heal Deonthus,
sandwich.
too.
Oh yes, exactly. So it's a good.
Well, it's not turn-based, so I don't like that.
You can see that Deonthus is doing more of those,
Why can't they have it to where you harvest your own weed?
Let's see what we got all around.
Because that
Like
was
they mentioned.
Around, she's picking things up off the side of the road, not just
Yes.
an inedible mushroom, but things like crafting materials and other ingredients that you can use in cooking or things that you can sell along with your crops to make money.
I kind of like this game. It's giving me Xenoblade Chronicles vibes with a bit of like what's that game? Is it Takuna of Rice? The one where
Rice and Rune, yeah.
of Rice and Rune, yeah.
Awesome. Oh my God.
Seems like a blend of those two games.
Or what is that?
Yeah.
The Rune Keeper 4 or whatever.
The main objective, so it'll help us find our friend.
Damn.
Exactly.
There are
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
don't-
interesting and important
I'm
things
drawing
marked
a
on the
blank.
map.
I know what
You
you're
can
talking
see
about,
once
but I
you
don't
find
it's
the
Rune
gathering
something.
points where you can come back later and continue
Yeah.
to find materials out in the wild.
I mean, it looks
There we
competent,
go.
but
That's what I'm talking about.
it's so
Okay.
like damn it doesn't like.
Thank you.
There's nothing here that's
Look easy.
compelling me that like I need to play this game.
Yeah,
Right.
Well, I
this-
like the enemy designs and I like the action RPG elements.
I love the
And
scenery. And I think
I'm
I said
kinda
earlier that
interested.
Right now it's
I mean,
spring, and the seasons play
Rune
really important in the
Factory,
story.
there you go,
What we're seeing
Tommy O
now,
got it.
as we go into summer, fall, winter, and the quietest and the season of death.
Carl,
Thank you,
said,
Tommy.
What we're seeing in the
They
colors
said
and
you
the
sound
fall.
like a 50s broadcaster that you got a big cigar in your mouth. And you're
Trying
like,
to gather as
yeah.
many resources
these
as possible.
games.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I can get everything.
Sometimes,
Shiny, yes.
Thank you, I
Games
guess.
that the kids be playing these
Okay,
fucking
I'm gonna
games
reach into
all
the bush and get
time.
this. What is this?
This is like
That
the most
Papa
obvious
P
bait
can
you've ever seen.
fucking sit on.
Ooh.
Come on.
Oh.
It's a game for
All right,
people
I
that
got
like
it.
games
Okay.
and no big deal. You guys always
All right,
get
let's
ticked
see.
off when you see that.
There we go.
Wow.
No, I mean I'm not
Yeah.
ticked
Got
off. I like this
No
genre. I'm
problem.
just saying
Got
that
Poor goblins
All right.
wanted to protect.
there's
its
so
shine.
many coming out lately. It's like an
All right,
oversaturation.
let's get these guys.
market.
Yeah.
Daddies.
And so I'm saying, what would compel me to play this
Yeah.
one versus all the other ones
Look at all this.
in
Well,
the
I'll tell you
same
what-
genre?
I'm getting so many.
I'll tell you what compels me is
Can't wait
it
to
looks
go
a
back
bit
home and,
more
plant all these. Oh, and
like
here's this.
Oh, no, second big
gamified than
one,
Xenoblade
yeah.
Chronicles.
Oh, okay,
Like
this
I
is
don't
gonna
know.
consume
I'd
1
prefer to play
hour.
this over Xenoblade
Okay.
Chronicles.
It looks like
We're
Genshin.
getting the important
Yeah,
thing
a little
about
bit.
these
It does
ladders
kinda
is obviously, as
look
you can
like
see,
Genshin
these
Impact.
dungeon areas are
Mm.
quite large, and it does take more than one day.
Carl
to get
sounds
through
like
them.
Baby
So
Herman.
being able to build shortcuts with the ladders like this helps you progress farther in the dungeon without wasting as much time
And I
on the
think-
areas you've already explored.
And I think I just saw on the map that we're getting kinda close
I'll
to the
take that
next
as a
few candles,
compliment.
So maybe
Thank
since
you.
it's getting late, it might be a good idea to head back.
Yeah, and I noticed that there was a fishing spot here earlier, so I think I might stop
Who
and
did
fish there
Harvest
just a
Stella?
little
What
bit.
company is
I
this?
suppose we have time.
We have time, but
Is this Square
hey,
Enix?
look at how peaceful it is, and we can sit here and listen to the
Yeah,
music
Rune
too.
Factory.
Reflect on the adventures from the day.
Yeah, it's Square
I hope
Enix.
they're fish.
Count all of our bounties. Yeah, I hope there are fish. It
As
does
you
take
can see, it does take time.
Just
Fishing
time.
can-
See, they
can be
got
quite
fishing.
time-consuming,
It's
but
so
you
Oh,
can
my
standard.
mate,
from it,
that's
winnings
a
that you
that's a
can get for
key
money,
selling
or
factor
sometimes
for one of
things
my
you can
friends.
use
He's
recipes
definitely
to
going to
make
want this
different
game if
types of
there's
meals for
fishing
yourself
in
and
it.
your friends.
Exactly.
Tamio says it looks like it has more action and then
I don't think they're biting
then
today.
and
I don't know,
fantasy,
maybe we're being a
little
better
bit too
graphics,
noisy.
and
Maybe I
90% of
was
farming
a little
games.
too noisy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but did you see
Take another
Haunted
couple seconds,
Chocolatier?
Maybe head back.
Maybe.
No.
I might-
Oh,
there
there
it
you go.
is.
It's
Awesome,
from the
okay.
same guy who did.
Ooh,
Wow.
Come on, what's that one that's not
Nice.
Harvest
I love
Moon,
the
but the
art.
big one
The
that's out
art
right
game
now?
is so good. All the
That the
fish
one-man
look really
team did.
cool, and the meals and the character art.
And also,
Oh,
this
Stardew
thing right
Valley?
here is a return
Yeah,
bow. It's
the
something
guy who
that I
made
can
Stardew
craft
Valley
and
got a
return
new game called
immediately to
Haunted
my farm. So
Chocolatier,
if I'm
and it's
further
basically
out
the
in the
same
canyon
thing,
and I
but you're
want to
running
be
a
and I need to
chocolate
return home
factory,
quick, it's a great
and you
item
go out
to
and
use to get
you
back to
hunt
your
for
home
ingredients
really
by killing
quickly.
monsters and shit.
But I'm gonna go back
Oh.
outside of my farm.
But
Oh,
it's
really?
2D sprite based, and it looks so
Few
fucking
more
pretty.
crops in here.
Right, you can
Yeah.
put
Like
some
this,
stuff into your-
Yeah,
this
I
looks
did. I picked up a lot of seeds.
technically good, right? Like
And
it's
depending on
like
what you plant, it might be ready tomorrow when you
technical,
wake up.
but
Oh
it
yeah,
doesn't
so my
have
carrot
any.
seeds I think only take one
like,
day, so those will be ready for me tomorrow.
Like there's no
And
soul.
I can
This
make
is just
some
like
more money.
all like paint by numbers shit.
I think we got some uni onion
Does that make
seeds.
sense?
We got a couple different things, so I'd like to plant
No,
those.
Yeah,
Make
it
sure that
doesn't.
we
Because
I
have
know
I
what
like
you
the
mean.
look of this game.
variety.
It's like if I got a
So
machine
let's
to
plant
build
these uni onion
to paint a
seeds. Okay,
painting,
right in
right?
the middle,
Like a
why not?
robot could paint a
Chaos.
painting that's
Chaos.
technically good,
And then we're gonna
but
surround
the
them with some dressed lettuce,
imperfections
because you know
give
what?
it the
Why not?
heart and soul of
And
like
then
a
we're gonna
human.
bring out our
This
I
looks
think you're
like
being
something.
too harsh on this game,
watering
man.
tool.
I love this
I don't
I
know.
know, I
Maybe I
can't get
am.
over it. It's so
Maybe I'm in
good.
a
I
bad
know
mood.
where
How nice the music is.
I know exactly where Tony's coming from, and I agree with him.
Beautiful our farm is.
Stardew Valley is a good
Just
chill
the
game.
aesthetic
Yeah, I
is
dig
so
Stardew Valley too. I love
pretty,
it.
every
I always come
aspect.
back to it. I never
Well,
finish
let
it.
me just dump
but
all
I'm
this
always
stuff
like constantly
into
playing it.
into the
Say like
shipping
even
box. We
this,
got that
right? This
crystal,
looks
and
good, but it
look,
doesn't
it's
have
gonna be a
any
lot of money on
charm.
the
There's
ship,
no
so
like
let's send that out. Maybe some of these berries.
looks
and
too good.
fur.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe
let's
that's
ship
what it
that
is.
fur.
It's
All
like,
right.
like I like my
And
games to be
open up our storage
gamey.
box. Let's store some of this stuff because I don't think I'll need it for a while.
Yeah,
Just-
put in a box and onions
Yeah,
and
see,
things.
just another viewer says, "Nah, Bob, this game has no.
All right.
This
Just
game's a
get out of my
turd.
inventory.
It has no
All right.
charm."
And now it's getting close to.
I mean, Bob likes it. You know, I can see why, but I also understand what Tony means, though.
'Cause I know how late you
What
live.
Yeah,
Tony's
I'm-
trying to describe is known in the
How late I
industry
like
as
to get
stylized
fishing.
art. There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what really happened.
Eric
It is
Wells
good
says
to
a bit
note
late.
also that
What
when you're
game is
crafting
this?
it, it also
Harvest
takes time.
Stella.
Just a
It's
little
from
bit of
Square
time.
Enix.
Well, depending on
It's
what
a
you
Yeah, could take longer.
RPG farming
Awesome. Yay,
sim.
my return
I would
bow.
say
So
slim.
pretty.
ARPG.
Yeah.
Like-
It's almost 9 o'clock.
It's almost 9 o'clock.
Bedtime.
It's the Square Enix version of Rune Factory 4.
I know. you're
Harvest Moon
ridiculous.
64 was my favorite game as a kid.
Pan. Look how cute and
I
homey
liked
this
the
little
Harvest
house is.
Moon
I'm
that
so
was on
glad they
PlayStation 1.
Let us
Forget what the
stay
hell-
here.
which one
Yeah, gave us this
that
farm.
called?
You're just
Just like
like
here, this house is just here.
Yes.
Take it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you leveled
I
up.
did level up, so running around and beating all those
PS1
baddies
one
helped.
was
So
what?
got some physical attack, magic, all the good stuff. And
Back
here's
to
our
Nature.
shipment.
Fucking
Wow.
Back to
How much
Nature
money
was
I
my
made,
jam
too.
back in the
Wow,
day.
Wow, look at all that! Look at all that!
I know
With
what
all that.
this calls for a shopping
Yes,
trip.
so we can go into town.
Oh, Joey sounds
after I
about as
harvest
fun as the
and,
lawn mowing
of course,
simulator.
Water some of my plants.
I'll do morning chores.
My morning chores, exactly. But then I'll go back into I'll go into the village, and then we can go look around there and maybe I'm on a shopping spree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Go
do
on a
it.
shopping
As
spree
long
in
as
the
we just go
village.
back and make sure we find our friend in the canyon.
Wow.
It says, Tommy Uyemiko says, to be honest, most
Well, you
farming
can find
games
a
are
bunch of
either too
interesting things to
stylized for me,
shop.
like
You know,
Animal
obviously
Crossing,
things for
or
your
too
farm, more
serious
seeds,
for
but
me,
they
like
also have
Farming
some equipment
Simulator.
that you can use for adventuring.
nurturing.
If I was
as
gonna
well,
play a
so-
farm game, I would probably choose this.
Oh yay! My
Yeah,
carrot
that's
seeds are all
that's
ready.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
awesome. Look at all of
wheat
these.
is ready back there too.
Those are so cute. They look like little bunnies.
But they do look like little
They
bunnies.
look tasty.
Oh, and look, like my wheat is also ready as well. Oh wow, I have so much stuff.
I'll tell you what, though,
Carrots
the
are
way
great
they
too
planted
because
those
they grow
things,
quickly. They sell for
the-
quite a
my
bit.
OCD's
But
like,
they
you wasted all
also
that
give you a
space.
little
What are
bit
you
of health
doing?
And a little bit of they fill your food
Uh-huh.
meter a little bit. if
Well, why
you're
is this stuff
eating
got
them as a
space
snack
between
while
them?
you're out
Fucking
on the,
they
on the
sit next to
road.
each other.
That'll
They're
help you
doing
with
cute
your
girl
vegan
things, dude.
recipes.
I think I have some more
Optimize
wheat,
your
but let's
farm,
replant
damn it.
these just to make sure that I still have some stuff growing.
Yeah, I agree with
Maintain the
Tomio. If I was going to play a farming
Nice. I
sim
think the
game, this would
stores
be the
in
one
town
I'd
open at
play.
8 a.m.
Yeah, so
We
I
have a
have
little bit of
enough
time.
time in the morning.
They're
to do
doing
chores.
cute-
All
Final
right.
Fantasy and Animal
We got
Crossing
some time
had
to
this
grow some
third
more.
baby.
Yeah, let's grow some more.
I hope nothing happens to Evil Knievel. I hope you don't get
There
into a
we go.
hostile horror movie
It's so
type of scenario.
calming,
Yeah, the
peaceful.
music on the farm is just really great.
Nice and relaxed.
Tommy
So
O says, but I'm a
You almost
medieval
forget the
fantasy
imminent
fan,
danger
so is
you're
it really going in my direction?
Exactly. Oh, all right. So let's drop these off in our shipping
People
box.
have said I
And
look
then
like
we're
the
gonna run
director
forward.
of the Hostel
Right there.
movies.
There's too much
You have
stamina.
all the
Eat it.
stamina.
Oh, good thing I got some
Was it
sandwiches.
Eli
so
Roth?
I think I'll be fine.
Yeah.
That is definitely a good
We've already been through this, Bob. You look like Jeremy Clarkson.
Everything sprint
No.
everywhere.
So this is the village of Leafy.
Yes.
Oh
And
no. Anyway.
I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty.
So
It has a sea light in the background. You can
All
see
right,
it.
let's skip ahead a little.
Repeat after me, Bob. It's the greatest farming game
You can tell
in
what
the
the point
world.
of the,
It's the
map
greatest
is.
farming
Go
game
back to
in
your
the
farm. Another-
world. That's
See,
what they
Yeah,
you've
said.
already got the. All you need is some more hard booze and some cigarettes, and you look like Jeremy Clarkson in a few years.
Magic.
I am really excited about this.
I guess they got
That's
different
one of my
classes
favorites.
too that you could unlock in the game. So that's cool.
All right.
Okay, that is cool. Yeah.
I'll show you a picture of my dad, and you'll think he looks even more like Darren Clarkson.
Where's Pot Farmer at as a class?
They got that,
do it.
but it's
Let's
not
do
on
this.
like it's like mobile. Play Pot
Yeah,
Farmer.
weeding. It's supposed to be coming to console at some point, but it still hasn't.
Oh,
I need to select this job really quick. You can
I'm
normally do this.
really
on a
waiting
monolith,
for
but-
that game to come out on console.
So I think that's enough of that. We're not going to watch the whole thing. Like I
oh,
said,
thank you.
it is just basically showing gameplay. If you want to see the rest of the footage, go through it all, listen to them. The Harvestella and Splatoon is Nintendo Treehouse. You can find it on YouTube. Now we're going to go over to the big boy console, the Xbox. They got a whole shit ton of stuff to show us.
Nice.
We
Oh,
got
yeah.
Loads of Game Pass shovelware.
Flight Simulator, Plague Tale, Sea of Thieves, Lies of P, Gunfire Reborn, High on Life, Planet of Lana, Grounded, Penitent, Under the Waves, Minecraft Legends, and Age of Empires 4.
So I counted like 3 things I haven't seen before from that list. About maybe 1 or 2 more.
And Intro. Something called Intro right now. I just got my Xbox Series X today, so this will be fun.
Oh, sick. Congrats.
You
Derek.
got an Xbox Series X?
Adam Wilson
Hello,
says that was for
here's Phil
Nintendo,
Spencer.
not too much rape.
We at Team Xbox are excited to be back at Gamescom to celebrate
Ich bin
gaming
ein
with our
Spencer.
fans from all over the world. Whether attending the show or watching from home, fans in Germany, Europe, and around the world can expect a little more insight into some of our previously announced games coming to Xbox.
Just
in
another
the
viewer
next
says
12
people said
months.
he looks like Brad Pitt.
We're excited to continue building a community together and bringing the joy of gaming to everyone on the planet. From all of us at Xbox, Dankeschön, and welcome to Gamescom 2022.
This has to be one of my favorite clips, and based on the video you just saw, our next guest landed here at Cologne Messe in Germany.
Okay, I don't care. Talkie.
Does she even play video games?
He worked for Xbox, Carl. Probably not.
And we have a trailer, so let's take a look.
Let's take a look at Flight Simulator. Captured in real-time 4K. City update number 1. Germany.
All right. Hanover.
Is this basically, that's all you do, right? Is just fly around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And that's
literally a
fun.
flight. It's a flight simulator, Tony.
I'm saying that's fun because
It's super realistic, and you can use a flight stick with it.
can you crash into buildings and like kill people?
I think you can crash, but I don't think there's much explosions or destruction. No.
Damn.
Is it unlimited gas? Can I fly anywhere?
No, yeah, I think you have to like calculate your fuel and all sorts of shit. I think you have to like stop and refuel if you're going too far.
Is there like points? Do they pick up passengers?
I don't know. Like, I think you go like just like do depending on you pick a route and you fly it.
Tommy O says you can fly to places in real life. You can fly over your own house. fly over your girlfriend's house and see if she's cheating on you, Carl?
I don't have a girlfriend,
What would
thank
you do,
goodness.
Bob, if you played Flight Simulator, flew over your girlfriend's house, and she was there with another dude?
I'll crash the plane into her house.
No, but would you call her up on the phone to check on her? Like I was just playing Flight
Cologne. I wonder
Simulator.
if we
And...
have any Cologne fans. You're
Yeah, of
Cologne?
course I would.
I'm
I'm
a
not.
big Bundesliga fan, and my favorite club is
the game told me you were cheating.
So happy to put it in the video. But
Chad's cheering. I hear it.
Adam Wilson says I'm not a sim guy, but this does look nice. Yeah, it looks nice.
photogrammetry is awesome.
I just don't
So
think I
just
would
to
play
explain,
it.
We flew all this last
No.
year. So basically, we have planes flying really low, taking a photograph a second. I'm sure you have millions of photographs. Out of that, we built these 3D cities, and so it's beautiful. And I hope the Germans love it a little bit. But that's not the only thing that we did for Germany. So when we go
Oh
into
man,
a
I'm
region,
so
we try to do
wanting to throw a bit of
regional
sarcasm, but I won't.
that is not that well known
No,
in the
no
world,
throw sarcasm.
but it's known in the
I don't
country.
want Homeland Security to knock on our doors.
No, Carl. Microsoft proudly presents local legend number 6, Junkers F-13. This gonna be like Hitler's plane? For the Germans, we made Hitler plane.
For the Germans, we made Hitler plane.
What would you do if that was a mission, Bob? Like you have to fly Hitler's plane to South America on one tank of gas.
That'd be a hard one to beat, wouldn't it? Because you'd be constantly wanting to just like kamikaze the plane.
Except for Carl. Carl would make
He would be so hopped up on meds and steroids and all kinds of weird concoctions that he'd be bugging the pilot.
1 Inch Bicep says, I got this installed on my Xbox. I played it all of 10 minutes. Eric Wells says it was fun to crash into buildings back in the day in the older version of the Microsoft Flight Sim for PC.
Can't do that now.
Yeah, it's not a game for normal people. It's extremely detailed. There's options where you can make it easier, but that's not very much of a game.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta have like a specific, like you gotta be one of those people who loves like Sims and having the whole setup like
Just
those.
say, Bob, you got to be.
Whoa, no.
Not
No,
that
that's
kind of
what I meant.
autistic. I'm talking like
retarded.
When are we getting?
No, sorry.
When are we getting Prostitute Simulator?
That trailer.
Well,
the
my mate
music,
gifted me
it
Sex
really
Simulator.
you can do
on
that
Steam.
already, Carl. Just go outside and
of history.
play the real life
So
version.
thank you so much for that. And I'm wondering when you are shooting plane, like
that
the
wasn't the flying
F-13,
elevator
like,
from the end of
what is the
Wonka.
process
Bob's from
like
England.
to
No,
make
maybe
it
he
as
can verify.
authentic as possible? I'm assuming you can't just like travel back in time and talk to the German engineer Hugo Juncker.
It's a very
himself.
relaxing game. For
Time
I'm
travel
sure it is
set.
relaxing.
It's a new feature. We need to put
Just
that in
imagine
Flight
flying a
Sim.
plane with a swastika
No,
on it.
seriously. So it's a kind of
No.
research. The first thing we do is, are there any surviving aircraft? So this plane is from 1922, and we looked.
I don't care.
Yeah, this is very dry, very boring. It's not as fun as yesterday's one. I thought
Yeah, you could get
yesterday's was alright.
you could unlock a mode for the Germans to fly a plane right into the Parliament building.
Look at that. It's got realistic physics.
Yeah, that's interesting and cool, but I'm probably never going to play the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this is like so technical and so like advanced, and I don't give a shit, right? It's like, oh,
and so there's very important effects that account.
I'd rather have the fun,
One of these is
goofy,
translational lift.
not
Translational
realistic
lift
flying
is when
plane.
the helicopter goes forward.
Yeah.
That I
it's
can
easier
crash
for
into
it to
buildings
catch the air
than
Well,
the
you can
actual
climb
like
up.
realistic.
And we
You
actually
can get
flew
the Pelican,
in
Pelican
July, and it's very
from
strong,
Halo
the
in it.
effect. When you fly, you go
Can you
forward,
crash into the
forward,
Buckingham Palace?
and it really goes
Probably, Carl.
Yeah.
Probably.
Another effect
Carl's
we
gonna
have
fly
is
the
ground
the
effect.
fucking Hindenburg.
When
Yeah,
you
that'd be a
propeller,
good mission.
when
Make sure the Hindenburg
rotor
doesn't
down,
crash.
It's like climbing a ladder that always
This
goes
game is for
down.
actual
When
pilots.
you go
This is
closer
how they
to the
train
ground,
the
air
people
is
doing the
blocked by
drones
ground.
over at
It goes
Amazon,
down
so they can
slower,
deliver your
and the
packages.
helicopter is more efficient at climbing up.
And the terrorists.
No terrorists, Carl.
question,
No.
Come on, you know they're buying Xboxes so we can learn how to play a game. Play this to learn how to fly a plane.
No. Susan, don't listen to Carl.
What does Susan say?
Susan says that she's gonna fucking kick us off of YouTube. Susan's the YouTube lady, Carl. She's the big YouTuber. She's
Oh.
fucking Susan Wojcicki. She's the head of YouTube. She watches our streams religiously. She follows our every move. She wants to know what we're doing and when we're doing it.
Yeah, she has all that data, Carl. She knows like everything. She knows what videos you're watching.
She knows when you're sleeping and she knows when you're awake.
She even knows your Google searches. That's fucked up.
She knows all the things you put into the little search box. You know, when you're like dancing girls' butts. She sees that, Carl. Susan knows.
If she knows what I'm watching, she knows I'm not watching dancing girls' butts.
Hey, if you like dudes, it's okay. It's 2022.
Oh, well, I'm certainly not watching dudes.
There's nothing left, Carl. It's either girls or dudes. I don't think there's a
I just don't watch what something that poop comes out of. That's all.
Oh, I got a good story about dancing girls.
What's up with the dancing
girls? My mate wanted to go clubbing because her friend was performing and she was a burlesque dancer. I was like, yeah, cool, let's go. And like we went to this club. And like it was pretty much dead, so I pretty much had a burlesque dancer all to myself, like for all night. It was great.
But it was your friend, right?
No, the burlesque dancer wasn't my friend. I got to oogle her as much as I wanted.
In there, take photographs. They gave us tons.
And she was like
of
proper
feedback,
giving it
and,
as well.
They're so happy.
But isn't burlesque like?
Yeah, it's not naked. It's like dressed up. But she was like in a corset, and she was hot, and she was like doing all the moves and stuff, like very provocative.
Now, be honest, Bob. If she was your friend, you'd be giving her pointers, wouldn't you?
I was trying to give her a pointer anyway.
Ooh.
Oh.
Before we hear from the folks behind Planet of Lana, let's visit a spooky reimagine of Boston in 1925. In this uniquely macabre mystery, you inhabit the bootstraps of a dashing detective investigating
I
a
know,
chilling murder
macabre. I guess it's a translation issue. She is German.
classic kind of good cop, demon cop routine. It's full of puzzles, an eye-catching art style.
Carl, does this chick's voice turn you on because she's like a very authoritative German lady?
Out the new trailer for this wonderful.
Are you waiting for her to pull out her whip and her thigh-high boots?
No, she doesn't do it for me.
She's not saggy melons enough?
No.
No, Carl is on an incognito mode. We saw some of this yesterday, didn't we?
My father.
Yeah, this is the last case of Benedict Fox.
Yeah, the one that's like Lovecraftian horror.
Yeah.
Glad you came back, my beautiful canvas.
I mean, really, if they want me to play this game, all they have to do is throw in a little bit of roguelike mechanics, and they sold it to me.
It's probably more Metrovania.
Yeah.
If anything.
Well, they could just lie to me. I don't mind. They lie anyway.
I like roguelike games, but then at the same time, I don't like them because they're so roguelike.
Yeah.
Because most of them, like, you can't beat them in one, like, they're not designed no more for you to beat them in one shot. You gotta kind of die and, you know, increase your character's levels and different things.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know you're gonna play this game like 50 times just to, like, get to the point where you can finally beat the game.
Coming up next is Plague Tale Weekrim, but first,
is Saggy your type of woman, Carl?
Own Aaron Greenberg, and I have a very special question.
Not as far as personality goes.
Your nails.
I need girls with personality and not that much personality, though.
Colors. Thank you, Maxie. That was so great. And now I've learned about shellac.
It's a whole process, right? And
I
I'm
feel like I'm
hoping
in a secret beauty club now or something.
He really is. I do hope you take these techniques back with you to Seattle. Maybe Phil next, a Trends, maybe.
I'm in. Who's next?
It's not Seattle, it's Seattle.
Absolutely, we're going to do it. Right, to the
I don't mean to be harsh, but that girl's hair is an uncomfortable shade of yellow.
You don't like that color? You don't like that piss yellow hair?
No. No.
Like freshly squeezed.
She's clearly been with R. Kelly a few times with hair like that.
Go next singer. Yes,
this is
go.
Plague Tale Requiem. I didn't play the first one. I heard it was really short and bad. But I think I do have it on PlayStation Plus for free.
Yeah. It's a
So
very.
she does got like a Keira Knightley kind of look to her face.
Far across the sea.
Pardon me.
Adam Wilson says, so you like saggy melons minus the personality?
Yeah, exactly.
You can change them.
I like her aesthetically, but not her personality. It's just all wrong.
Well, her personality could be being put on a bit for entertainment purposes.
A Plague Tale Requiem picks up a few months.
You know, someone who.
Okay, I think we're it's enough talking about saggy for one
Amicia and
stream.
Hugo are headed south, along with their mother
All right.
Beatrice and the young alchemist Lucas, reaching places still spared.
Eric Wells
by
says
the
this game
devouring
looks great. The
plague,
first one is so much fun and very gripping.
wars, and
I
the
heard
rabid
bad
rats
things
that
about the
run
first one.
rampant
People were telling me it was like really short and dumb.
Beneath the warm sun of 14th century
I don't know who
Provence,
you're getting your
the
gaming
Daroons
opinions
are
from.
almost able to enjoy
Probably
a
Gary.
normal life.
Yeah, no, don't listen to Gary.
Yeah, stop listening to Gary.
So what
Yeah,
you're saying
he's-
is I need to play Plague Tale.
But for a
Here's
I don't
here's
know,
the thing.
but, like, oh,
of a
sorry.
mysterious island.
Never listen to Bob as far as anime goes. Never listen to Gary as far as games go.
I'm heavily offended by that. But,
Sorry,
like,
man.
Adam Wilson says this looks nice. I mean, nice.
One day, immaculate illness
Like,
that's been
the only reason I
dormant
haven't
inside
played
Hugo
Plague Tale, the first
awakens,
one, is
and the
it's
dreaded
very story, very artsy, and like very highbrow, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
In the
and like
wake,
apparently the
Amicia
graphics
finds
are
herself
pretty
with no
impressive
other
with the
choice but to
rats.
trust her brother's dreams and head further south towards the elusive
I don't like
island
rats.
before he's
No.
consumed by
I've had to
the
kill so many
terrible
rats in my life.
affliction.
The bite. Yes.
I don't blame you.
They took the arena down. They let them die here. Starting all over again.
It's starting all over again. More plagues.
Her mind
More
is made up.
tales.
She will find a cure in what dreams and prophecy may hold.
Get used to it.
With almost no one they can trust,
This is your life now.
Amicia and Hugo must traverse land and water as restless
Do you get
forces
offended when they
stand
like have really
against
bad English accents in games like this, Bob?
I get offended all the time when they have bad English
After the
accents in
events of
movies,
last
TV
winter,
shows.
Amicia
I
is
hate when
hardened,
Americans put on English accents.
experienced,
It's
and when backed
offensive.
against the wall, can be surprisingly
Is it offensive?
resourceful.
To me, to my ears, it is.
Bloody good, Governor.
With several new tricks up her sleeve,
Bob
she
is
is now
offensive.
able to freely choose between striking
Fuck you.
from the shadows.
Like,
unleashing
you know,
power
Friends,
with
like
light,
whenever there's like an
and
English
truth.
character like portrayed in Friends or one of those American sitcoms, it's always like so stereotypical and cliche that it's like you'd be hard pressed to actually find many people like that in the UK.
They'd be like, "Good evening, Governor.
Wants more than
Can I
ever
get you some
to help
tea and
his big
crumpets?
sister and not hinder their progress.
Would you have a nice wink earlier, Colin?"
The macula within
Don't put
him
me in
is
this.
a double-edged sword that has deepened his.
Well, I'm just
connection
gonna go
with
down
rats.
to play some baseball and eat some chili dogs with some soda.
That's your
His
American,
powerful
Bob?
ability can decimate
Yes.
entire squads of soldiers.
No, Bobby. If you're gonna make fun of the southern accent, you gotta do it like this. Man, I tell you, I was with my cousin dating. You know, it was magic in the making, and I swear that UFO came just down upon us. That's how you do it.
Friends, these colorful characters.
Tommy Miko says,
help
"I
the
adore when
Daroons
people have
carry
bad
their
American
terrible
accents."
burden.
Like fucking Count
Offering
Duckula was one of my
skills
favorite
and
shows growing up.
resources
I love that
to bring
fucking
them
show.
closer to their elusive
Yeah.
goal.
Where they accidentally make him want to drink ketchup instead of blood because they like performed the ritual
For
wrong.
Amicia and Hugo,
Oh yeah.
will test the limits of what
Just
they
another
can
viewer
do
wants to
on
know,
all
why do
levels,
Brits sing in American
and just
English
how
than
far
speak in
they're
UK
willing to go.
English?
Well, that's a very simple answer because the British
Reaching the island
singers
is
want to
only
reach
the
the
first
American
step
market
to
because it's a
truly
bigger
understanding the
market.
terrible affliction that's stricken
Eric
their
Wells says,
family.
"Hi, honey, I'm
As the
home." This would
lines
be
between
been a great show if
reality,
not canceled after one
fantasy,
episode. It was
and
actually
fate
canceled in the
dissolve.
middle
Keeping
of
it
the
together
episode. The
and
entire
finding a
episode
cure
never
to
played.
save Hugo
We actually watched. Didn't we watch
would be
it here
nothing
on
short of
one of the
a
shows,
miracle.
Carl?
But Amicia
I don't
is
know.
I'm pretty sure we
and
did. Like
hope
on our
is
second
the
or third,
last
we
thing
watched "How Honey I'm Home."
Hi, honey, I'm home.
If not, you know what? We'll watch it again Saturday. Remind me, Eric. On Saturday, we're gonna watch it because I know it's on YouTube, so we'll watch the "How Honey I'm Home." It's the
Hotel Requiem
German sitcom
releases
where
October
Hitler
18th
lives next
on
door to a
Xbox
Jewish
Series.
family in an apartment complex.
Awkward.
Yeah. Hilarity ensues.
Wow, what a journey. I don't know about you, but I've been eager to get back to the rat-infested France of the 14th century, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say.
The 14th
And it's in part
century.
thanks to this guy over here, Kevin Chateau, game director for A Plague Tale Requiem, releasing this fall. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us today.
She said fall and not autumn. Are you offended, Bob?
It's such a good day. So we're going to dive right into that trailer. As it mentioned, this is the
She's
follow-up
not
to
fake
Smash
British.
Hit Innocence. So I was wondering if you can catch us up to where Amicia and Hugo are up to now.
It's like she's sunbathing as a skinny supermodel, but something fell on her and squashed her and kind of flattened her out.
Solace.
Man, Carl, why are you messing with this lady? She's just trying to do her job with her yellow hair and
Today in Dreamlight.
The R. Kelly yellow hair.
Everyone,
Look
I
it.
went on a wonderful adventure today in Dreamlight.
You interested in
Valley,
this game,
and I
Carl?
wanna
You
share
get a
it
lap
with you.
dance from the Little
It
Mermaid.
started with my favorite song
She's
on the
16,
radio.
dude.
Don't you just love when
I
that
said
happens?
Carl could. I didn't say I
Put me
could.
in the best mood ever. So
What
Oh,
movie is it
no.
or game is this?
I don't know. It's some kind of like Disney, like
and I had the
Dreamlands.
perfect outfit. I was feeling
Pass.
creative, so I added a little touch of magic to my look, and then
Ew.
I was off. I made my way to Chez Remy for brunch. I love cooking with Remy.
Oh,
I
you
was
cook
grilling
with
some
Remy.
Mickey waffles with jam, but
It's like The
turns
Sims,
out we
but
were
everything's
fresh
about
out of
Disney.
fruit. Raspberry jam is my favorite.
Oh,
so
man.
I headed up to the Forest of Valor to pick some. And while I was there, I heard a sound from the Frosted Heights biome. But I just couldn't.
Oh my
cross
god,
the
this is
bridge
so
to
ugly.
the adventure back
Oh,
to
man.
my stomach started
It
to rumble,
is.
so I headed back over to the
You guys
plaza.
say this, and I'm
And
gonna catch you
we
guys
were
playing
ready
this
to
shit
cook.
every day.
I always learn something.
You know, it's funny. I was going to preload this, but I changed my mind.
See, I told you, I knew.
Here we go.
Eric
I didn't know what
says-
this game looks like, though. That's the problem. It looks so terrible.
So
Dreamland.
Eric Will says, you know, some animals change colors to show their enemies how toxic they are, and these days women are doing the same thing. I actually like, I'm going to confess here, women with colored hair is so fucking sexy to me. I love unnaturally colored hair. Deep reds, purples, blues,
Blues.
yellows.
Yeah.
I was exhausted after so much
Love that shit.
excitement, and I just felt like relaxing a bit.
Chicks
So
with blue
I
hair,
moved
awesome.
my house
Maybe I
over to
just like
Castle
being
Beach
toxic. Maybe
to
I'm like,
watch the
yes, give me the
sunset.
toxicity.
When I sat in my house, I noticed
Toxic green hair, baby.
Merlin had
You know what?
quite a
I
story to tell
watched
about
Fern Gully too
I
much, and that
put up
song
the
"Toxic
perfect
Love"
hangout
it just
spot,
fucking.
and I
it
invited
sang to me.
Ariel to hang out
Oh,
because
Tim Curry, British treasure.
He's an English treasure. We stole him. He's an American treasure. Tim Curry's
No,
ours.
you can't steal Tim Curry. He's ours.
Pre-order
Asian
Disney
broads
Dreamlight
with,
Valley
hey,
now.
hey, we don't call them
Ahoy
broads.
there!
Asian women
Welcome. My
with
name's
blonde
Adam
hair.
Park, and I'm head of brand and licensing at Rare.
Uh-oh,
And
Tommy.
I am joined today by 3 members of the Sea of 3 crew. Sea of 3 crew?
Sea of
that's quite-
Thieves, like-
Hell yeah,
Right
Mickey
away.
Fan Tom would be stoked for this. Yeah.
I'll go along the row. So we've got Joe Neats, executive producer on Sea of Thieves. We've got
Hello.
Mike Chapman. who's
I
our
want to make
creative
fun of this
director.
guy's voice, but then I
And
think
we've got Joe,
he's like
who
has a
is
real
our senior
problem and
community
it'd be kind of a dick move.
How is everyone?
Oh, good.
Tired, everything.
You read my mind, dude.
Wonderful mix you get.
I was going to make fun of his voice.
It's pretty cool they got Sinead O'Connor to be part of the team.
So, I mean, it is our
Oh.
first
Yeah, I mean,
official since
probably gonna have some good music for Sea of
2020.
Thieves.
So how is it actually being? I mean, I'm sure everyone's asking the same question. How is it back at a show?
You sound, that poor bastard sounds so
Overwhelming, but
constipated.
in the best way, right? Like it really is. Like it's just.
He sounds like he has a frog in his throat. Let's just get to the gameplay. I don't care about talking.
Have you?
Again, if you want to see the
I
full
welcome
thing,
you.
just go
What
to
have you kind of
YouTube
enjoyed
later
seeing
on and
people
Xbox
do? And what
Gamescom
has Season 7 like introduced
2022.
to Sea of
Sea of Thieves.
Well,
Yeah.
Season 7, you're right, is a big one. And the idea of being a pirate captain in our world, the idea that
Me and
your
Tony are
ship
going to be fighting over the chicks. Hell yeah!
It becomes an embodiment of who you are.
Meanwhile, me and Bob will be fighting over the chips.
Captaincy extends that pirate journey. It allows you to, as our community have often requested, to name your ship for the first time, to have this persistent identity for your ship. But beyond that, we're bringing
Sounds like Carl's doing a Terminator voice.
We're bringing in.
How are you doing today? I'm just walking and thumbing my legs. I tell you what, I can go on and on forever and ever.
Your ship represents who you uniquely are as a pirate.
Do you
and
even
how
see
play
Three Thieves, bro?
So I think one of the most important things that
I've installed it. I want to try it.
He's just seeing players go all in on that role.
I could install it.
Going all in on the idea of this is who I am, and when you board,
I don't care who you are. I don't. Do you actually roleplay games, Carl?
What the story beats are and exactly which characters.
Really? It depends on the game.
You get into it so much that you're like, I am this character. I'm playing by rules.
Oh, not to that extent, but I tell you, a good friend of mine, he totally does.
And make it feel authentic to the CSD.
When
we know that
I just like to play games
what's
to
gonna
be
happen to the
games.
character in a year and a half's time. We
I
can
mean, if
start
I get really
seeding
into
things
an
early.
MMO, I'm
Start
like
bringing
just like
players
proper,
organically into that
like
storytelling.
into
We
the
love
lore
to
and
do that 'cause it makes
everything.
everything feel more meaningful.
I tell you, I tried to explain why to Geeks with Cash why Skyrim wasn't for him, and he got mad at me.
Requisite to playing the game.
That new RoboCop
Those
game
who
looks
love
like
lore,
great
love
fun.
lore.
Pete
Oh,
Weller's
yes,
in it.
they do. I was
I
going to say,
think
you
it's
have
made
to
by the
get
same
those
people that made the
specifics right,
Terminator and the
because if
Rambo
one
games that were crap.
thread is out of place, if one character is
Ramblo.
in, they're going to notice, and they're going
You
to
get to
tag
kill the
Mike
Pope
on
in this game?
Twitter
No.
until he answers for his law crimes. they know their
Oh.
stuff. That's the thing, because they've been so invested since day one, and we've now stepped it up with the amount of law we're delivering. And I know across our social channels and on Discord, we've got separate channels, and we had to separate out the law section.
Oh my god, if I have to go to Discord to know the lore of this fucking game, I will fucking kill myself. I just want to play a game that all the shit is in the game. I don't need to go to
Yes.
fucking social media to learn about the game.
For
I'm trying
real.
to play it.
For real, that's the like Elden Ring, for example, has a really great cinematic trailer, but like it's only on YouTube and it explains loads of lore, and they should have put it at the start of the game, and they didn't. And like I didn't even realize till the other day, and Mobius was showing it to me, and I was like, "Fuck! Why didn't they just put this in the beginning of the game? This is like the perfect like introduction to the lore." And I just realized I'm going on about Elden Ring again.
I like Sea of Thieves. I've never played it. Tommy Yumiko wants to make a Pope Mobile simulator. He wants a GoFundMe for Pope Assassinator. You guys might not know this, but if the current Pope dies, then I'm in the running for the new Pope.
Oh, come on.
I'm in the running.
Pull the other one, mate. It's got bells on it.
No, I'm serious. If you know anything about the Catholic Church, any Catholic male who has gone through the sacraments is technically able to become the Pope. That's the only limitations. You got to be male. You got to have gone through all your sacraments, and you have to be alive. I fit those three categories.
I think it's a bit more complicated than just qualifying for those three categories, Tony.
No, I said technically.
Yeah, technically, I'm in line to be the next King of England as well.
I mean, if all the cardinals at the College of Cardinals, when they go to decide a pope, if they get overtaken with the Spirit of the Lord and they all say, Tony TGD, then I become the next pope. It's just that simple.
You know, if you make it as Pope, you got to hook us up.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
And once you become Pope, you become infallible. Anything I say is now the word of God. And is the word of...
No, don't let Tony become Pope. I'm campaigning against it, man. That'd be the worst thing ever.
No, Chupacabra. I specifically do not diddle kids. Danny DeVito wrote a whole song. We don't diddle kids. So, no.
You can have Tommy Tallarico excommunicated.
Could. So, you guys better be on your good side, because I might be Tony TTG, the vicar of Christ. That's what I'm saying. See, it's got a nice ring to it.
I don't know about that. I mean, you know, the current Pope excommunicating the Italian mafia. How in the world are you going to compete with that?
Yeah, see, if you become Pope, you'd be like a made man. No one could you imagine being Pope and then having your YouTube channel taken down? like whoa, what are you doing? Pope told me PGD, he never do it. He had to show his face. I wouldn't have to show my face. I'd put the big hat on and just, a little mask in the front.
Maybe Tony's going to become like the secret Pope because we don't know what he looks like, so we won't know if he actually becomes Pope. He might not want to tell us.
That's true. I might already be the Pope. Maybe I'm just giving you hints.
True.
Or second extinction.
Second extinction. All right. Here we
Isn't this already on game preview on Xbox Game Pass? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't got Xbox.
That's because
content shown available at full release.
Dude, as the Pope, you could have all sorts of people killed.
No. You know what? The best part of being Pope would be for me is you would have access to the Vatican archives, and I'm sure there's so many fucking books and shit down there.
Yes.
So much like things they don't want you to know.
Yeah, those catacombs have loads of shit in them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the kind of like secret information that's in the fucking papal archives?
Dude, you gotta make weed like mandatory for Catholics, and then I'll convert.
They had the hidden alien. That's what I'm saying. Like, there'd probably be like alien shit. Find out like Jesus is from like Centaur 3 or something. Like some fucking alien dude that came down.
Anyway, let's focus on the games, folks.
And don't worry, my first act as Pope, I will bless the entire Pacific Ocean, so that way the vampires cannot get us.
Smart.
And I'll bless the clouds, so when it rains, vampires dead. See, I'm protecting you guys already.
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, Liza P, I'm hyped for this game.
This city is falling.
It looks interesting, but like the whole like Pinocchio thing is just so out of left field, right?
Do you think if he tells the truth, his penis will get bigger?
No, you made that joke yesterday, Carl. And it wasn't funny then. It's not funny now.
Yes, it is. It is totally funny.
It's in the delivery. Your delivery was bad.
If we can have dark, macabre, and twisted like Alice in Wonder games, why can't we have fucking a Pinocchio game?
I don't know.
Like the original Pinocchio.
Pope Talk was more interesting than the dinosaur game. It was. The dinosaur game looked just like, I've played Turok before.
Too much of you.
Have you seen the Disney version of Pinocchio? It's pretty fucking grotty.
Don't they have a new live action Pinocchio coming out?
There's like 2 or 3 animated Pinocchio movies came out all at once.
Yeah, but there's like a new live action one coming out, I think.
Right.
With Tom Hanks. I think Tom Hanks is playing Geppetto. Help me. Did you see the one Pinocchio movie where like Pinocchio's evil and like he kills people? But then maybe the little girl's like crazy and like she's actually killing people. But maybe it is Pinocchio.
Oh, I'm not watching that.
What's up with that bitch's face? I don't know.
I think that's
like boils and shit.
The stage is set.
Ooh.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you.
This might be a day one purchase for me. And this is on Game Pass and it's free.
I guarantee it's probably going to be free.
And like I said, it looks good. I'm curious to see how they do the whole Pinocchio thing and how they twist the story around. And with the bad guys look mechanical, so is there going to be like an evil Geppetto you got to fight?
Probably.
Just another viewer says, what I learned from Cyrus today, don't worry about the endings because it always sucks. Do your research and free the wee-wee.
The ending doesn't always suck. I can Oh well, yeah, that's actually
It
good.
says
Don't worry
Game
about it.
Pass, Xbox Series X, Xbox One.
Yeah, it's coming to Game Pass.
Yep. Game Pass. A time when humanity shines.
Skip.
You don't want to hear this?
Story, yeah. And when you really think about it, yeah, humans are
No.
capable of lying and they can also be fruitful of their humanity. Yeah. This also means that we approach the concept of lying in a completely different way than the original. Think about it. Is there any more human than using lies to achieve something? Yeah. We think that.
He's saying, I guess in the
Oh.
game, you got to lie to people to achieve your goals.
Oh, I can see that being a really fun mechanic.
In order to become real human, one has to
I
lie.
think I was talking about Hitler for a moment there.
In the game by players.
About the lying.
He said to become human, you got to lie, because humans lie.
Choices they make will also affect the ending. Yeah. As for what this might do to his nose, I guess.
Okay. Look, I don't want to be an asshole, but if you get the guy who speaks clearest English to be the guy talking.
Oh, first person as well. Probably switchable POVs.
No, I don't think this is the same game.
It is. I think it is. Oh, I don't know.
I think they switched up on us, Bob.
I don't think they did.
I think they did. This looks totally like a different era of time. It's called Atomic Heart. See?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Is this Leo DS?
Oh, this game. I think if this is a game I think it is, this looks really cool. It looks really freaking expensive and like a bit of a tech demo-y kind of game.
Yeah, but see, like, they fucked up again because there's no sound. Just the sound of Carl's screen door and the quiet Kentucky wind.
You mean the quiet Kentucky backwind?
If you listen really carefully, you can almost hear a banjo in the back of Carl's house.
Oh, it's going to be the sound.
Ding 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 ding
Ding ding ding
ding
ding
ding.
Ding 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 ding.
Carl,
Yeah.
when you hear people in the woods screaming "squeal like a pig," do you ignore it or do you call the police? Just curious.
You know,
joins
it's
in.
kind of funny you mention that. We have a big family close to us, and I swear they're always shooting guns off or something late at night. One time they even got their house on fire.
Jesus. Squeal like a pig, boy. Reet, reet.
Reet, 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 reet.
Yeah, I'm scared. After watching Deliverance, I'm never going to the country. Sticking to the city. Thank you very much. I mean, this game looks decent, but I would love to hear it. So far, Gamescom has not had one fucking day where they haven't had some sort of technical issue.
Because it's the Germans.
Sunfire Reborn. All right, what's this? It's co-op.
Oh.
Those don't exist anymore. I mean, it looks cartoony.
Is this that cartoony, furry shooter game? Yeah, I think it is.
I mean, it looks okay.
But
Xbox really hasn't stepped up. This is not like selling me on buying an Xbox. It's gonna be on Game Pass though, so you let us know how this is, Bob.
Hey,
Okay.
welcome back, everyone. I'm here with Stephen Takowski from 505 Games to talk about all the Gunfire Reborn wildness we just saw in that trailer before its console, cloud, and PC release on Game Pass on
October, I think, just.
Yeah,
based on your
it said
strategy,
October
based on
27th.
your class, your hero, you can decide. But it's roguelike, so each
It has placeholder
game, you
audio.
don't know what
Yeah,
you're
that's
getting,
probably
but
what
you
it
have
was.
choices.
That's what the
There's
audio
generally
was.
three
was down.
choices, unless a boss drops an item for you, then you have to pick up that weapon, or you choose not to pick up that weapon, and you can also refund the weapons as well. So you have a lot of options for your gameplay, and you look at the stats on each of these weapons, and you have to do your research, and you'll be rewarded for a game like this.
I love it. All right, so we've talked a bit about the heroes, a bit about the weapons. I need to know about these villains as well. Who are we up against?
You know what I hated about Borderlands? Is
enemies
all the
and
weapons you would get that were just shit.
That's true, yeah.
If they keep
I agree
dropping
with
them,
that.
but they're all shit. Like, what do I want them? What does this guy want?
Working on the tomorrow's games, discovering new worlds, new stories, and especially
You're back.
talking with fans about our favorite games. Enjoy.
Joined by Mikey and Maddie from Squanch Games, who are here to give us an exclusive look at High on Life. Thank you.
As much as I
Bigger than even. This is an opportunity for all of us from the whole world to meet each other, to play together, to have fun. This is a chance to meet the people who share.
Okay.
See the Xbox, and I
old Xbox family that I haven't seen in so long.
That's
in
a lot of
person.
makeup.
So
party my ever friends.
Who are here?
This is the one that you were looking at, Bob. The Rick and Morty-esque.
Yeah.
So is that like the typical game from Squanch Games you would have?
Yeah, so we kind of have weird games. Like if we kind of found each other. We like making weird stuff. We all love comedy. We all love weird sci-fi. So it really is right in our wheelhouse. It's just a leveled up version of things we've done in the past.
Amazing. So I would say let's just jump right into the gameplay, right? Because it's what people want to see.
Sounds great.
Nice house you got.
Eric Wells says this game looks fucking hilarious.
Oh, wow, you really
Yeah.
made yourself at home, huh?
Oh, there you are. Who's this weirdo, and why is he setting up a huge alien computer in our living room?
Okay, first of all, that alien computer is a very expensive and surprisingly operational Bounty 5000. So, you're welcome.
A what 5,000?
I've got just the thing. A small-time local gangster by the name of Nine Torg. She took my favorite knife. She's got an operation out in the slums. Maybe you kill her and get my knife back. Then we'll talk. Maybe take you out to Glumpy's to celebrate.
All right, so we just head out to the slums?
No, moron. You gotta use the Bounty 5000 to initiate a bounty. That's what I went through all the trouble of setting it up for.
I'm guessing this is the mission that you get that talking knife from.
Yeah.
So
I like that knife.
It's a little forward. Like, is that the usual demo? Is that a cut through?
Yeah, are you talking about fast forward?
Yeah, fast forward.
So we're actually showing the full demo here to pass behind closed doors, but for the purposes of this video, we're just sort of fast forwarding to make time.
Understand. And the family was at my house. Where do I live in there? Is that my family?
They're like, no, lady, you don't live there.
On in the game,
You can't live in the house.
That lady's a bit confused about what reality is.
Like German lady.
But yeah, I mean, she's been with R. Kelly so often, all the urine is soaked into her brain.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, Adam Wilson, the Morty Bugs life.
You scared of a little kid? Yeah, I'm a little kid. Look at me. Look at me.
Shoot him in the face.
This kid, this is annoying. What's this all about?
Well, honestly, he's just supposed to be annoying, basically. So we implemented this patented squanch shove tech, basically, where characters get in your face and push you around. It's such a funny little mechanic, and he's one of the first characters you encounter that's doing this to you, and he's really pressuring you to shoot him, but you don't have to. You can skip it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you can shoot
his
him.
mom later, and he's actually 30. So.
Now, what game is this?
You're not
High
good.
on life.
And it's your choice.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think the game looks hilarious. I think it looks kind of annoying.
Jesus, enough with everyone getting in our way. We just want to kill Nine Torg.
Yeah, right. You kill Nine Torg, get lost, heel.
So this is exciting. We're in our first combat. Yeah, who are we fighting in this Kenny's primary ability?
Yeah, so this is the
You
first
probably
time
don't have
you're
the
really getting
IQ
use
to understand the
Kenny,
humor,
and these aren't
Tony.
the main enemies you're
What's
fighting.
that?
These are sort of a lower level.
You don't have the IQ to understand this humor.
Oh, damn.
Is that like a Rick and Morty joke or something that I'm too smart to understand?
Yeah, it's a reference to.
And they actually
It's a
think they're the
reference that I'm too
strongest
smart to
enemies in the
understand,
game, but they find out
Yeah.
by the end of this mission that they're really not, and they're just the ones on the first level. It's really funny. It's a really funny sequence. And for Kenny, you're seeing basically his primary fire.
Not
right
this
now.
shit
This is
again.
early
The
in the
same thing
game, so
happened in
you're learning how
Trover
to
Saves
use
Universe
them.
with an
But
annoying
throughout
character.
the game, he'll get alternate abilities. Each gun kind of has 3 modes. One of them is always going to affect traversal, and then on top of that, there's mods for each gun.
Yeah. It does seem like he's going to get so
You
annoying.
want to see a cool party trick I used to do? Aim me at those spinny platforms. Come on, give it a shot. It'll be fun. Yeah, I told you. Did you see how fun that was? I call it my glob shot. It comes out of my trick hole.
Okay. I'm afraid to ask.
It
this
comes
question.
out of his
What is
3
a trick
hole.
Is that just a
Trick hole.
Hey, I'm sorry. I thought that was worldwide, the trick hole, but apparently not. So all the guns in the game have 3 separate abilities, so primary, secondary, as we mentioned, and then there's an ability fire. What you're seeing here, it can be used in combat, but it can also be used to open up new traversal areas. And each gun in the game will sort of open up new areas. You can go back to areas that you were before and kind of explore, find content, collectibles, and also get new NPC interactions.
Yeah, we're really trying to.
It's a
push that
Metroidvania.
light Metroidvania feel.
Boom!
The levels are really dense.
He says there's different weapons you get to use that talk like this. Yeah.
want to tear through someone's guts.
Later.
I think they're talking about Gene's knife.
Freak. We've had enough of your bullshit.
Yeah, it's your fault Stemulax is dead. I was in love with him. Did you know that? I loved him. And now
Later,
his
Josh.
cut off. Just the way it should be. Him.
Hey, guess what? I have another secret trick you can use. The power of negotiation. Let's try reasoning with these guys. Knock on the door. Tell me how you want to play this.
You insufferable. When I'm loose.
Who's there? Who are you?
Hey. Hello there, friends.
Oh, I think it's the buyer.
Hey, are you the buyer?
No, I'm just here to do my laundry. It's even clean. I'm a laundry head. Can't stop washing stuff over here.
This room's off limits. Everything you need is in the front. Get out of here.
Good luck with your laundry.
I mean, I have a ton of laundry at home, especially after Gamescom. But I've noticed there's a lot of dialogue in this. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we actually started out.
Yeah, there's like too much fucking talking in this game. Could you stop it?
Amazing writer, and
I don't think this woman's the best person to be interviewing these guys about this game. She clearly doesn't get the humor and style.
And she's.
And then
Yeah.
all of that amounts to basically a huge selection of dialogue choices. For that,
This buyer was a real prankster.
You, come on. That was pretty up. That joke is gonna me up.
You got him good. Okay, though, but enough of that. Let's show them the product.
All right, here's the product. A genuine talking knife. I gotta be honest with you. He's a real piece of
He's extremely violent. He basically only talks about wanting to kill people in very disturbing ways.
That voice sounds familiar.
I'm gonna carve out your cavity. Gonna make it 3 times as big. You'll
Oh, I love the knife.
right out of there.
See what I'm talking about?
Perfect. That's exactly what
So
we're
far, the
looking
knife
for.
is my favorite weapon.
Go ahead. Feel free to inspect it. Try him out. See how he feels in your hand.
I want that knife.
Let's go. Let's go psycho on these.
Go on, Bob. Try Tony out. See how he feels in your hand.
Whoa.
Whoa. Is the knife called Tony?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Knifey. Now use me. Let me up these fucking ends. Oh, just a reminder, don't do anything crazy when you're holding the knife. Just like look at it, see if you like it, put it back. Yeah, thank you.
Stab them all. Yes.
Yes, more. I need more stabbing.
Definitely 9 Torg, but let's put a pin in the whole Gene thing. How do we get out of here?
With my tether ability. I'm more than just a knife, you racist. I can tether too. Look up and latch on.
Yeah, Bob.
I'm sorry, but these lines, guys. But I remember Knifey from the first trailer, and I think for fans, he has been fan favorite from the debut. Tell me everything about him.
Yeah, so he's by far my favorite weapon in the game. He's voiced by Michael Cusack, who's awesome. He's so funny. And throughout the game, basically, he functions as a knife, but he's there to kind of always pick on you and say funny stuff. He also has this tether ability, which affects traversal through the levels. So once you get him, you can kind of go back, and some of the levels were horizontal, now they're more vertical, and there's things you can get that you couldn't get before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The levels really open up once you get Knifey, and then there's a bunch of other traversal abilities you can use in tandem.
That guy
with
sounds
him.
like Tommy
And you also
Yumiko.
can't open chests until you get Knifey, which you see right here. These are our love boxes. Hopefully, we'll be selling plushies of these, plushies of Knifey. I was gonna have.
I want a knifey plushie.
It's high on life.
That actually looks cool.
You like that? You thought that was a shit.
I'm a big fan of. Well, I was a big fan of Rick and Morty, so yeah, I like it. I like
For the
it.
Rejects Rise. This is Dark Tide.
All right, this is Dark Tide. Later, guys. Marty. I'm gonna go watch Miko Forever. This is boring.
Is Amico forever on? We've seen
No, that was
this
just
game. Is there any? I'm gonna check myself.
Welcome to Tertium, a sprawling hive city on the
Just
brink of destruction. You are a reject.
Ooh, they called you a reject, Carl. You gonna let them get away with that?
Yes, I am.
It is your duty to fight, and if necessary,
What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to buddy up to them and dose their food with laxative.
Don't do that, Carl.
no reinforcements. You are
It's not a good thing to do.
line of defense.
Purge the unclean. That's you, Carl. They're gonna come get you.
The battle for Tertium is about to begin. Rejects will rise.
Ima. Hola, Imui.
This looks boring indie shit.
Oh, come on. Little kid in a little, I don't know what that is. Cat dog thingy?
This is blinded Braille's kind of game right here.
It's like a monkey. It's like a dog and a monkey. It's a donkey.
Great. Well, that robot looks cool. It's just indie crap.
Oh, come on, Bob. This is going to win Game of the Year.
We'll see.
I mean, it does look like so many other games that have come before it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's got
I
that
think
kind
that's-
of Ori, Hollow Knight kind of feel. If indie game developers are so great, why aren't they producing non-indie games? Exactly. They're indie because they're not working for Microsoft or PlayStation or Nintendo.
I think they're indie. Planet of Lana and Off Earth Odyssey. I think they're indie because they want to do things that are more artsy and not necessarily profit driven.
Yeah. I've been completely antagonistic though, because like obviously like one of my favorite games ever is a complete indie game.
Limbo inspired for sure. That's what I'm
amongst
saying.
all the fun of Gamescom. How's it going, folks? Welcome back. I am excited to welcome
He's
Aaron
excited.
Harnius, the creative director and lead game designer at Wishfully, to talk about the absolutely gorgeous Planet of Lana. Adam, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to talk about how beautiful this game looks. But first of all, right, give us an intro to Planet of Lana. We just saw the trailer, but what should we expect?
Yeah, so
What is this
Planet of
called?
Lana is a side-scrolling
Planet of Lana.
sci-fi puzzle adventure, right? And you play this young girl called Lana. And at your side, you have this little cute creature companion.
Yeah.
And together you go out on this epic adventure, you know, through the world of this this planet that's set far away in a galaxy. And you're going on a rescue mission to try and save Lana's big sister that's been taken away by an invading robot army. Yeah,
Love that.
that's the gist of it.
So super exciting for everyone attending Gamescom here this year, and for you as well personally, I'm sure, is that you can actually play Planet of Lana for the first time here, right?
Yeah, so excited about that. You can play Planet of Lana here in the Xbox booth as well as in the Thunderful booth here in Hall 8. So very excited about that. And this is actually the first time we're showing the game to media. So very excited about that.
So what's in the demo? Like what can we expect from it?
Yeah, so the demo is quite an early part of the game, right? So it's actually the first part where you just met Mui. So it's the first part where you get to play with her at your side. So it's like
You're telling me
and you
that
can
doesn't
think of
look
Mui
cute,
kind
Bob?
of like a dog. So you can tell her to
It's
go
no
places,
Snakoon.
tell her to stop and follow you. She's really a valuable companion on this epic journey that you get to experience.
Yeah, Bob.
What kind of
Come
feedback
on,
do you get
Bob.
from people that play it?
I mean, we get
I mean, it's all right, I
feedback,
guess.
like yesterday and today, and it's just a big queue over at the Thunderful booth. So it's just been absolutely unreal. You know, 5 years in the making now, this game, and yesterday was the first day.
You
that we
wasted
showed it.
5 years of your life on this? Shit.
Ooh, come on.
Right, let's talk about Mui, because she is so cute, and I can see her on screen here just now, waking up Lana. Tell us about
That
Mui
is like a
and
4-hour
what she
game
brings
as
to the
well.
party, Planet of Lana.
So Mui, what she brings to the party, as I said before, you know, Lana is this, like, you don't have any weapons in this game, right? You're playing as this 11-year-old girl, and this creature companion that you meet and that you befriend, she's quite agile, so she can jump higher than you and reach places that you cannot. But she can also like bite off cables and do things like that, push down things for you to reach. And then she also has this hypnotic ability that you might have seen in our like in the gameplay trailer intro we had just there. So you gain that a little bit later in the game, and then Mui actually can hypnotize like these weird creatures that you come across that has the same like glowing white eyes that she has, and that opens up just a whole set of, you know, the possibilities of how to interact with the creatures of this world, which is a lot of fun. Yeah,
Great. I played the demo myself, and one thing that really struck me was the way that Mui's abilities kind of, you discover them slowly and they kind of build on each other, and the puzzles become more complex. That must have been
You mean
really
like a
fun
regular
thing
game,
to
right?
work out as you designed the game.
Yeah, and I think it's a super important thing as well, you know. We've been focusing a lot on like having a good ramp up of the game, you know.
Yeah.
We want this game to
All right, this looks like shit.
Yeah. I told you it looked like shit. They wasted 5 years of their life.
What the hell is Grounded?
I'm working it, but seeing it. with
Oh, I
other
think
fans
Grounded is
a
that
ton
one
of fun.
with
I missed
bugs
that.
in it, in the garden. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Kind of styly. I think it looks really good, if it's what I think it is.
Yeah, I think that's what
Yeah, it is.
But Jesus, I don't want to see
So
talking.
many cool
I wanna just
environments,
see the fucking
cool
game.
creatures to find. But I also like, for the brand new player, you know, it's a survival game first and foremost, but it's definitely a different twist on a survival game. There's one thing that we're really proud of is the accessibility and approachability. So even just right now, we're looking at the Broodmother fight. So this is one of our boss fights in the game, where you fight this giant spider in her spider den. It looks kind of funny because we have a arachnophobia mode. And that's one thing that's really important to us is making the game accessible for all different kinds of players. Tons of game options. So even if survival seems
It'd be
that
funny
might be,
if the arachnophobia
hardcore
mode was a
genre of
troll
game.
and like
We're
it actually
trying to-
increased the amount of spiders in the game.
What would be even funnier is someone's playing it with the arachnophobia mode on, and then it glitched out, and like all of a sudden the spiders just popped in.
Yeah.
But also, I think
Or-
that it's stupid that people are afraid of spiders on a TV screen. I don't give a shit what
Or-
brand it says. It's fucking.
Yeah.
It would be funny if you're playing this game and a real spider was actually crawling up your back.
Ooh.
Bring in a huge audience with a lot of options to play the game how you want to play.
There's
I think that's
tiny
really
spiders
important to us.
crawling all over your face right now.
The beautiful thing about the broodmother
I know that's not true for me.
To scale. To scale. So she is 17
I don't give a shit about this. Fucking
friend.
show me the
And
game.
for people playing with me, that is probably the best mutation to have because I die a lot.
Okay,
I just like to go in and charge and be like, hey, friend. Oh, no, you're not my friend. And so with the reliable friend, they're able to pick someone up much quicker so you can get back into the fight because there are babies and ads that come in. And that could be pretty hard to pick someone up as you're being picked at by a few different spiders.
Yeah,
that makes
Bob.
sense. So there is a way to do it with friends and get yourself ready, get all the equipment ready. In fact, is there any gear that maybe like you've
Okay, I don't give a shit. This is this stupid looking game. Remember this one from
Oh yeah.
what the hell was it? E3? I think it was E3. This like looks like a fucking old English book. Is this the kind of books you had to read as a kid, Bob? Is this what they look like?
A bit. Not gonna lie. Looks a bit Roald Dahl.
Looks like fucking parchment. When I become Pope, I'm gonna make sure that all the Bibles look like this. It's gonna be my first decree. Also, I'm gonna increase the commandments from 10 to 11.
Would you quit trying to get me sent to hell? Good grief.
What would the 11th commandment be, Tony?
I don't want to give it
Careful.
away. It's part of my campaign to be Pope and to make 11 commandments.
Thou shalt smoke weed.
No, all the commandments are things you shouldn't do. So it's like a.
Well, I think there should be one. I think there should be like one which tells you what you should do.
I'm not getting involved in this discussion.
Thou shalt be Carl.
So joining us now, our game director Josh Sawyer and art director Hannah Kennedy to talk
Thou
us
shalt
about
not covered by
Obsidian's medieval
Carl.
narrative game, Pentiment. Because the game is set in Bavaria, I could finally bring out my inner Bavarian and say,
I want
Servus,
Bavarian cream.
nice to have you. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
So she's the lady that's responsible for why the game looks like shit. She is the art director of the game.
Yeah, I guess she is.
Viewed himself,
Wonderful.
or at least wanted to present himself to the world at the time. Another really core piece that we used to reference.
It is a bad,
for
good-looking game.
was the Nuremberg Chronicle. That was a really large book with lots of different woodcuts in it that showed landscapes and people, all sorts of things. So the woodcut style from that, we used that text really consistently throughout making the art for the game.
And you can see that those details, they stand out. It's such a unique approach of the art style of the game, which is really
Unique doesn't always mean better. I hate when people use that.
So it's more than just a mystery in general. It's like really
game, even though there are elements to it, is it's a narrative adventure, but you are investigating a murder. But we want you to feel like there is ambiguity here. You're not a detective. There is no forensic science. So you are investigating a number of people who have motives, and it's up to you to really present the evidence that you feel is maybe the most compelling, but you don't have to. You could also just turn in the person that you don't want to be around anymore. The person you don't
So, like, the game could be over in,
Or
like,
it could be
5
the person you
minutes
think
then.
the community will miss the least. But the thing is, because you're going to be returning to this community over many, many years, if you get someone punished for a crime, the people who are close to them are going to remember that and they're going to hold it against you. Maybe other people are glad that you did that and they'll be totally fine with it. But that's part of the appeal, I think, of an Obsidian game, is that the story is
it's
more about
Obsidian.
living with consequences rather than.
Yeah, it's Obsidian, and it sounds boring as fuck.
Anyone remember Dungeon Siege 3?
No.
No.
That's all I got to say. Thank you very much.
I'm not sure what that point was, Carl, but you do you.
Dungeon Siege 3 was an Obsidian game.
Yeah. Is she wearing Bill Baggins cosplay? The Amico is unique, yeah, because it's a console that doesn't exist. They're saving the Amico for the final day. It's going to be part of the horror game showcase. All right.
And this shiny new trailer. Cowabunga, dudes.
It's like Blondie's virginity. It doesn't exist.
Actually, something good.
Carl,
You've been lied to. We've been forced to live beneath your feet. It is time you saw the truth. We will live in the shadows no more. Go, go, go. It's time for us to step into the light. The Mutant Mutiny begins now. You're up, Ratfink.
What? This isn't what I was expecting.
Hey, that's me.
Susan! And there's Carl Goober.
Watch your language.
What is this, like soccer with your hands?
Can't do this alone. This is a call to all mutants everywhere. We need your help.
Another MP game for the trash bin. I don't know, it's got Ninja Turtles, now I'm interested. It's like dodgeball with Ninja Turtles.
Oh, okay. They do have turtles in it.
But I'm guessing the turtles are like DLC for whatever the hell this game is.
Maybe.
We're here for truth. We're here for justice.
Because it's not a Turtles game, right?
Yeah.
It's Blackout City.
Oh, right. Mutant DLC. Mutant Mutiny. Right.
It's Parallel Studio. I think it's Beneath the Waves.
Oh, I can't play underwater
Under the
games.
waves.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Skip.
Why do you hate underwater games?
Multiple reasons.
Okay, like
this looks good. I mean,
Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
It's like
Need I say more?
It's
okay,
like,
you're right.
Hold on. It's like you're playing what the hell's his name, Carl? Jacques Cousteau. You're like Jacques Cousteau Simulator.
Touch the bottom and go to sleep.
It's not like this. All right, we got the porn box here.
Oh, thanks, Potion.
Potion took care of it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was here. When did he get here?
No, he's probably lurking.
It could have been Tommy Unico. He's also a mod.
Well, no, it says Potion Sword Run.
Oh, I'm not looking at
everyone. And whoa, I feel like I need a minute to gather myself after the trailer. That is beautiful.
Tonight I died on Turtle
stuff,
Soup.
and I'm so excited to be
You
seeing
know that the voice from the 90s
the
or the
lead
80s
developers for
cartoon
Under
was
the Waves, brought
Uncle
to us
Phil?
by the minds behind Echo
Yep,
and Dark
I know that.
Horse. One I am super excited about.
For the longest time,
Before
I didn't
any
know that,
questions
Carl.
run on, let me
Oh,
just
I
say a
knew that.
massive congratulations on the reveal. Must feel amazing for you and the team to finally have Under the Waves out there.
I mean, how do you even open up with that? Hey, by the way, dude, Uncle Phil is the shredder.
As we work a lot on this trailer, so yeah, all the team is really happy.
Well, I think you did a good job.
And we have
You
also
just
a lot
go
of really
for
good feedbacks so far. So yeah, everyone is happy.
Good. It was a real standout moment, that trailer, and Open the Night Live just really shone in that show. And after seeing the trailer, I've got a ton of questions I want to dive into. Now let's start on the surface, okay? Give us the overall pitch for Under the Waves.
Yeah, sure. So firstly, Under the Wave is a single player, narrative-driven and adventure game. It takes place mainly under.
Sounds like Marceau.
And in the late 70s.
The late
settings.
70s.
You play as Stan, a professional diver who works for an oil company. Yeah.
Excellent. Right. So I'm in, but let's dive a little deeper. My immediate reaction to the trailer there is that there's a real kind of emotional heart.
Who cares? Just show the game.
It's kind of
Yes,
You've also
56k
mentioned
warning.
an ecological message at the heart.
What
of
did he say?
Setting with drilling and industry. So how are you?
Now we know why Microsoft cried about Sony blocking games on Game Pass. All the games shown for Xbox have been shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Don't worry,
That's
you're
what
getting under the waves and
A new Minecraft game.
Minecraft Legends.
Yeah.
Minecraft Dungeons wasn't actually not that bad. It's a pretty funny game.
What is my favorite?
This doesn't look too bad either.
Minecraft
One
Legends
player
or Minecraft Dungeons was like baby's first Diablo.
Not know
Yeah.
So this is gonna be like baby's first like RTS.
until it was attacked by invaders, spreading the scourge of greed and fire.
Creepers.
No, the creepers work for you, Carl.
Rising to answer the call.
I actually designed a creeper-proof house once upon a time.
Yeah. Bam.
Nice. This looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Kinda.
Seems like it might be a little bit tower defensey as well, yeah.
I think it's like Pikmin. It's like Pikmin, but with like Minecraft characters.
Oh, right.
Where you gotta order them around to do different things. Potion Sword says day one, he's getting it.
And that when fiery foes seem never ending.
That's Cubivore.
That is when the world needs legends the most.
Minecraft Legends.
Wonderful.
Unite the overworld, Carl.
Watch out, everyone! The piglins are coming, and we're going to talk a lot about those wee guys. But before
No, thank you.
Internal. Horrible, mean, kind of ugly, cute characters that look like they really stink. But it's just they sort of invade and they're just causing nothing but problems. And here they are in the overworld, destroying it. And that's where you.
So you think these new characters are going to be introduced into regular Minecraft, or are they just going to stick in Legends?
I don't know.
Don't they usually do like an event where they announce and make people choose which new mobs they're going to put into Minecraft or some shit?
Some shit like that. I don't know. I don't play Minecraft.
I haven't played it in ages.
Press the attack as the Ottomans. The last game they're showing off is Age of Empires 4. The new expansions with, what is it, the Ottomans and the Malians?
Yeah, we've covered this yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, yesterday they showed this off too. It's just going to go a little bit more in depth. Xbox, this was a weak showcase.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie.
There's a lot of stuff we've already seen. It's pretty redundant.
The list just goes on and on and on. And I'm going to take us back in time now, if there's anyone out here who didn't know. The Age of Empires was first released in 1997.
Yes.
And I'm curious how the developers keep building on a franchise to keep it new and fresh when the focus is on history. It's just so incredible.
There's just so much world history and anything goes in Age of Empires. Like if it happens, we can probably put it in the game in some way.
Yeah.
And if we're just looking at the last.
Well, that's it for that.
Yeah.
We don't need
When do you get to play as the Chumans?
Potion Sword says Gamescom is usually pretty weak showcase historically. Tommy Tellerico told me it was the biggest gaming convention in all the world. Gamescom is where you need to be. Microsoft banking on multiplayer games really screwed them over. It did. Also, Sony blocking them with their smart move.
Yeah. Pretty weak day today, I'd say.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow's better. I think tomorrow's a bunch of indie games and like a bunch of horror games.
Horror games. Oh, good.
I mean, not bad. I mean, we did see a lot of Splatoon, which was kind of stupid, but we saw some Harvestella, which, there was mixed reaction to that from Nintendo. Tommy never lies. That's right. Always remember that.
Tommy never loses either. He always wins.
We found out that I am in line to be the next Pope. So you're welcome.
You're not in line to be the next Pope.
You keep saying that, Carl, and I will excommunicate you.
I'm a non-denominational Christian.
As soon as they put the ring on me, boom, excommunicated, Carl.
I am non-denominational Christian, baby.
Potion says Microsoft is doing just fine with multiplayer games, regardless of the competition.
Yeah, they have to give them out for free, though, don't they? To get people to not play them.
Anyone could be the next in line to be the Pope once Pope Simulator releases on Steam. I will bless Sony so that they have better games.
With the way their
Not need
hardware fails over time, you're going to need it.
I've never had a Sony console fail on me, ever. And you know I play games a lot. It's not even like I don't play games. I play games a shit ton. Sony has never failed me. Never.
Yeah, and also
Xbox has.
And
not Sony.
Xbox originals are also dated because they have a mechanical hard drive. If you don't mod them and replace them with a fresh one, they're going to be dead in like a few years, all of them.
I've never had an Xbox fail on me. Not from any generational.
The first Xbox had the red ring of death on me. Did Sony say how much the price increase was going to be? I think it's just inflation per region. But they said U.S. isn't affected, so I don't fucking care. Also, I already got one, so what does it matter?
Yeah.
I'll get one eventually so I can get the physical copies of the Yakuza games.
In UK, they're raising the PS5 by like £30.
30 who?
£30. Sorry, I had a bit of gas.
Let's see. We got some other news. I don't know if you guys are interested in Puzzle Bobble because they got a new Puzzle Bobble coming out.
Ooh.
No.
Is it a good one or is it a mobile one?
It is going to be on. It's from Inin. Inin is publishing it. It is going to be on. I'm looking at the press release right now. I think it's going to be on PlayStation and Xbox and everything. Nintendo Switch. No, this is exclusive to the Switch. My fault. Look at that. Let me see.
All
I'm
right.
going to pull this up. I'm trying to. There we go. I got an image I can show you guys. Legally, I'm allowed to show you this because I'm awesome.
Okay.
So, new Puzzle Bobble coming exclusive. It says, happy to announce there will bring Puzzle Bobble Every Bubble to Western fans in 2023. The newest entry in the Tato's universally beloved series was unveiled in Japan in time for the birthday of Bub, the cute green bubble dragon star of the series. Puzzle Bobble Every Bubble is coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch and will be the first game to feature a story mode playable with up to 4 players.
Yeah.
It says, in the story mode, players tackle stages on Rainbow Islands, the settings for the new game. Each puzzle section is complemented by a story intermission featuring the Bubble Dragon protagonist, showcasing their unique personalities more than ever before. To clear each stage, players need to remove bubbles by connecting 3 or more of the same color, either of their own or with the help of fun and entertaining items and gimmicks. Additionally, for the first time in the series history, fans will be able to enjoy story mode with a total of up to 4 players. So grab your controller and join your friends on an adventure through Rainbow Islands. That is the new Puzzle Bobble. And we got the story here. The story of Puzzle Bobble Every Bubble brings Bub, Bob, Peb, and Pob to the Rainbow Island where Mini Rune, a mysterious character similar to Bub, lives. One day, Mini Rune suddenly starts to emit a large number of bubbles, covering the whole island, causing problems for its residents. Time for our 4 friendly bubble dragons to step in and help Mini Rune, whose bubble blowing is bad news for the island. So there you go. We got a new Puzzle Bobble. I do like these kind of games.
Yeah.
I'm a non-gamer who likes these little mobile type things. But see, this again, I hate to always say this, but like this is perfect type of game for the Amico. Like, how could they not have had like a Puzzle Bobble type game?
Yeah.
Like a Peggle, right?
Yeah, totally. I had an Xbox original once, which wouldn't like read discs unless me and my brother threatened to play the PlayStation 2 instead. Seriously, we just start like cussing out the Xbox and say, "Yeah, we're going to play the PlayStation," and then it would start working.
Bust a move over Puzzle Bobble. Yeah, I agree. Bust a move, and it had the awesome baby with the like bubble. Tony making money off his 3 views. Hell yeah, I'm making tons of money. Who's making money? Oh, I think it's talking about Sunny. They make money off them. That's all that matters. Potion Sword says it's about a $50 increase per region, but it's not. Bob just said it's like 30 pounds.
Which is about $40.
Yeah, which is not 50. So
I don't see how it's a major fail that they had to increase the price due to increase the cost of manufacturing and production. It's just something which happened. I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft have to do something similar very soon.
1 Inch Bicep says Tommy was probably talking to the Puzzle Bobble people. They're good friends. He knows the original voice actor for Bub. Very good friends. Let's see what else I got here. We're not interested in pinball games, right?
Not the physical ones.
Not the physical ones or the physical ones?
Not the physical ones.
I got a new anime roguelike action RPG called Zenjian. It's launching on PlayStation 4. Or it launched today, so that's the 25th. What do you mean pass?
Well, I passed on the last one. Carl can pass on this one.
You don't even know what it looks like, Carl. It's a
Don't care. It'll be garbage.
How do you know?
Because roguelike games are usually garbage. That's why.
Just for that, now we're watching the trailer, Carl.
Yay.
Just to spite you.
Okay.
Hold on. This is called Zenjian. I figure since I have these damn things in my fucking inbox, I have 138 fucking emails in my inbox, by the way, gentlemen.
That's rookie numbers, man.
That was just from today.
Be right back.
Never said it made me happy.
Because whenever there's one of these damn things, I always get a fucking flood of emails. Fucking events. Hate them. Anyway, like I said, this is Zenjian. Let's check this out. Little loud. Anime roguelite.
Not too keen on this.
No two playthroughs are ever the same. I mean, if this was like a $15 game, but I have a feeling it's like a $30 game. I do love how there's only one dude. It's like 4 chicks and one dude. Hell yeah, play solo. I'm like, lame. Yeah, I'm not feeling it too much. Let's see what the
I'm not
press
feeling it
release has
either.
to say about it. Where are we at?
Did I say hey, Wiley? If I didn't, hey.
Hey, what's up? Bob said hi. I said hi. Carl is gone for the moment, but I'm sure he's going to say hi when he gets back. But let's see. The press release for this says, anime roguelike action RPG Zenjian launching today. Addictive anime-infused action RPG and roguelike adventure. Join the Celestial Academy to battle demonic hordes and mighty bosses. Repair the seal in the Blessed Land. Choose between 6 unique characters, each with their own distinctive playstyles. Co-op online with up to 4 players or solo.
Ooh.
Combine hundreds of skills, dynamically build your characters as you play. Explore procedurally generated maps with an ever-changing layout. Endless replayability with no 2 playthroughs being the same. Out today, digitally, out tomorrow, physically. Also available on Nintendo Switch, Steam, and coming soon to the Xbox One.
Is it crossplay, did you say, or is it no? It
No, I
does
didn't
not
say.
All right, I'm back.
Say hi to Wiley, Carl.
Yo.
Wiley said hello. Say hi to Wiley.
Hello, Wiley.
Don't sound so enthused. I don't have a price on this. Let me see.
The co-op function sounds good. I might get it on PC to play with my mate Mobius.
It's $667.
Is Mobius real?
He is.
Because you always mention Moby. We're gonna find out he's just like this. It's $16.99 on Switch. What is £16.99? What's that like? Or are these euros? I think these are euros.
We did a collaboration stream on Twitch where we streamed Starship Troopers 1 and reacted to it.
I think it's like
That-
$20. The game's like 20.
Have the nerve to call it a bad game or movie.
Starship Troopers is kind of a shit movie.
No, it's not. Not at all. That's fallacy.
It's kind of.
No, it's an amazing masterpiece of satire.
No, the movies that came after it were garbage.
Yeah, the first one was a masterpiece. The rest were garbage. It rode that fine line of like being a fun sci-fi romp with like aliens and stuff, but while also being a bit of a satire and like critique on like military culture and propaganda and sci-fi.
And kind of talking about those newsreels and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was way ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time.
It sounds like shit. Even when you explain it that way, it still sounds like shit. I'm just saying.
I actually wrote in my film studies exam at college, I completely blanked on the movie we were supposed to talk about because I watched Starship Troopers the night before. So my entire essay was on like the propaganda and military signing up and getting like citizenship. I actually got a D on that, which was actually better than I was expecting because I completely blanked on what I was actually supposed to talk about.
All right. Well, I think that's all we got. Wiley, you came in late. We're just wrapping it up. Thank you all for joining us for this exciting day 2, even though it's the third day of Gamescom. But Gamescom is bad at math, apparently. They don't count opening day as day 1. They count opening day as opening day. Day 1 is the second day. And then day 2.
You know how those Germans are.
Yeah. Any news? I don't think there was any news. I think it was all just a troll to get you guys to watch Panda Sub and DJC talk weird stuff.
Yeah. And Saggy Melons turned up at one point.
Tony, you're not doing your part. I'm not doing my part. Fuck Starship Troopers. The memes are the best part of it. Anyway, we will be back tomorrow for one more rousing day of Gamescom. I'm fucking out of it. Too many drugs. Not enough sleep. Love, peace, booty grease. We out this bit.